like, there's going to be like 10 winners overall. So there's like 10 prizes. There are these big boxes and stuff. And it's like, and the kids get to like pick their prizes. 5 of them are going to get really, really cool gifts. And like the others are like not going to get anything at all. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, it's just, yeah, they won't get anything. And I was like, he's like, yeah, so they have to like pick carefully, it'll be funny. And I was like, that's awful. That's awful. No, like, I didn't feel good about this. So I went to the dollar store and I got a bunch of stuff for the kids who were not going to get any prizes. So if those kids opened up,
with your own money.
With my own money. Yeah, I did. I mean, that's why they were dollar store prizes, but
money from this. So,
well, yeah, well, it was important. I felt like I'm Aiden and I are the ones who are on stage right here. So we're going to be the ones associated with giving the gifts. So if they don't get something, it's going to look bad on Aiden and myself, and they'll probably be angry with us. And we don't want them to have a bad experience. We want them to be happy. DHAR did not compute like in his mind at all. So I went and I got gifts and I kept them backstage. And for those kids who didn't get any presents, we gave them presents. Now DHAR did like break, I don't know, he broke like a $100 bill. So like there were like 20s and stuff to like give to the kids, but they want something. It's not about the money that they care about. They wanted something physical that they could say, I got this, like this little, like this came from my favorite people. Like right. I'm a huge fan. And those kids who didn't get like the PS5s and stuff like that, and they just got those little silly dollar store things, because they didn't care about the money. They wanted me to sign their $20 bill when they would get that. They were like, can you sign it? And it's like, okay. And then, I was like, why don't you, I had them hang out backstage for a second, and all they wanted to do was talk about, I can't believe I got a gift from you. Like, thank you. That's so nice. And that's what it was about. That's what it was about. It was like, okay. Like, it was just a weird way of thinking. Yeah. On his behalf.
So with what's going on right now with the protests, with everything, what got it to this point?
Right. So that was the event was a big breaking point for a lot of people. We decided it's
actors that
not
were
just me,
scary and odd.
Yeah. So like that for me was I was very vocal about how I was unhappy, and I was very vocal about it to crew members. I was vocal about it to directors. I was vocal about it to cast members. And I said, listen, we're not being treated well. I don't believe DHAR is a good guy. And if I'm going to continue working here, then things need to change. So I'm going to write a letter, and then representing myself. And then Chaz was like, hold on, Mayor. I think we can get a lot more people behind us. Let's do one together. Let's all, like, on behalf of all of the actors. And I was like, okay, cool. So that's what we did. We wrote DHAR a very kindly worded letter. And it didn't even say what our issues or complaints were. We just said, on behalf of the actors at DHAR Mann Studios, we would really, we're happy for the time here. We've really enjoyed a lot of things. We would like to set up a meeting with you as our boss to discuss several of our concerns and our hope for how we can move forward in the future.